On Instagram, there's a feature available for posters to allow geotagging on their images. And one of the things that does is it tells the viewer where that picture was taken and gives them the ability to look it up themselves and find out the path to go there and visit it. And on the surface, that sounds like a terrific idea. But in reality, it often directs thousands of people to one single spot. And instead of, so if they go to visit a national park, perhaps they want to do that one iconic trail that they've seen documented on Instagram over and over in all of their feeds. Well, that's shuttling people into a very narrow place in a very narrow location, and the impact of that can be enormous.
I know folks that put out false information about where they've been because they don't want other people to go there. And I know folks that write blogs about how to have the weekend getaway that I just had and write down every single place they went and where they stayed and where they ate and all that stuff because they want other people to have that experience too. I mean, very different sides of the spectrum. And I'm not saying that either side is wrong. I'm just saying that, like, we should all think about it. I don't have any rules about geotagging or not geotagging. You know, as I said, this is a really complicated conversation. I think I'm still learning how to have it well myself because I am conflicted too. You know, I don't want places to be ruined because of human impact. I don't want habitats to be negatively impacted because of human impact. I don't want, you know, fish populations or grouse populations to be impacted because we're not treating places well. And so obviously a conversation about treating places well is a really important one, but I don't think it needs to involve pointing fingers.
I understand why people are not always open and willing to share their secret stash, right? But I guess I would just say that the overall good of engaging more people in the outdoors has more promise to me and is more motivating to me than my particular experience in a place. And keeping that to myself, I get both sides of the coin, and geotagging certainly makes it easier to find those spots. And you know what? Part of that is exciting a spirit of adventure in someone.
No one comes out of the womb knowing about a cool hike. Someone told you about it. And it might be that your parents had more access to the outdoors, maybe because they had more luxury time for recreation, or maybe because they grew up in the backcountry and that was what their backyard looked like. And so they were able to instill those values in you versus someone who grew up in the city and there weren't any hikes, or someone whose mom had to work 3 jobs and didn't have time to bring the family, someone, you're a latchkey kid. You know, there's all these reasons why someone knew about something and someone else didn't. And so the idea of like, someone else being uninvited to a place just because you knew about it longer, that's upsetting for me. Some of the most important things that have happened for me in my life, I would say, would be other people offering an introduction or an invitation to me for something that they were passionate about.